to start this? I think this will be a fun video to make, that's all. I've seen people make this type of video for a few months, but it's really blowing up at the moment, so I gotta get on that train. I don't ever look back at my makeup at any time and think, wow, what's wrong with your face? A lot of other people title this video their makeup in high school, but I can't because I'm sort of already in high school right now. I'm thinking something like makeup through the ages or my makeup revolution. Yeah, let's start. So in 6th grade, my mother allowed me to start wearing mascara. I just asked and she was like, hey, go ahead. I wore it like twice a week. I in no way wanted clumpy lashes, so I put on extremely thin coats, and I was scared I was gonna poke myself in the eye, so I'd only put them on half the lash. It was basically pointless at that point. If I wasn't wearing my bubblegum lip balm, you can be sure I was wearing my light pink sparkly lip gloss. Even though it's not too crazy, I figured I'd add it to this video because it is still a look that I did. Now 7th grade was where things got kind of interesting. Things weren't bad, but they weren't good at the time. I just realized, can you hear me opening all these drawers? This was around the time when I started watching beauty gurus on YouTube. A few of the products I have here are things that I actually had from that time. I have had this concealer since 7th grade. Obviously I don't use it. I honestly don't know why I still have it, but I mean, it's just sort of there. It's actually broken. Also, it's too dark for me, but it was the lightest shade they had, so it's what I used. It's falling. Ew, ew, ew. Who needs brushes? So that's that. Obviously, I've been watching a lot of YouTube and decided it was time to try out eyeshadow. Again, I'm using the exact product that I used back then. As you can see, I really favored this white right here. I'd actually gone and bought a random brush kit from Amazon, which I actually still use to this day because honestly, it's not the worst quality. I get a little white and pack that on the lids. And who needs blending? I don't know why I was trying to make myself look paler than I already was. As I'd said, I'd been watching a lot of YouTube. And what I noticed is that you can do this wonderful thing where you put eyeliner on something called the waterline. I'd never heard the term waterline and I was excited to try it out. So what I did was I put it on the waterline, but I managed to smudge it all the way underneath my eye as well. I did like half a raccoon eye. God, I remember thinking this was like the coolest thing ever to have such a smoky bottom lash line. In my head, this was what smoky was. I kind of went mascara crazy then, and it got real clumpy real fast. Oh my god! Also, if you end up getting mascara up in your eyebrow, that's fine. So this was around 2012, and back in that time on YouTube, MAC was the brand to have. I bought my first high-end lipstick there. I just sort of picked up the first lipstick I liked the color of and bought it. This one actually just broke really recently and I was so devastated. But for the sake of this video, I'm still gonna try to put it on. And this is pretty much what I looked like 7th grade going into 8th grade. Moving on into 8th grade, the mascara was just as bad as ever. I'd sunk deeper into the beauty guru hole. All of them were using the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream. So I went out and got one. The only problem is I got the color medium. So I was really upset at first. Then I put it on my skin and thought to myself, wait a second, I can totally pull this off. So I just sort of went with it and used it. And of course we're just using our fingers at this point, because what are brushes? This is awful. That is not my color. Oh, it smells like chemicals. I wasn't completely stupid. I did know to blend it down onto my neck. I blended down to my neck, but past that, you can see it doesn't really go that well. Yeah, I don't know if I was colorblind or something and couldn't see the difference from my neck to my shoulders. Anyway, oh, that's right, I found out about bronzer. Yeah, it's gonna get worse. You know, I'd seen all the beauty gurus doing it, so why couldn't I? This is the first makeup palette kit I'd gotten. And of course I didn't use a setting powder, so I'd look so oily. I was still using this palette. I thought I was gonna be so out there, not just do regular neutrals like everybody does, and decided it would be better to use pink. I started out by putting pink on the inner corner and then a bronze shade in the outer corner to add a little bit of depth. At least that's what I thought. That was a term I'd heard all the beauty gurus using. Okay, my eyes are seriously kind of burning. Will I stop doing this? No. Oh man, this is just a bad Barbie look. Okay, To top it off, I'd seen a whole lot of beauty gurus talking about nude lipstick. You can see that the common thread here is beauty gurus. This is the product of them. So I went out on the search for nude lipstick, obviously because they told me I need it. This is what I came up with. Again, am I colorblind? I'd forgotten the smell of this. Oh, it tastes so bad. Sometimes I would only do elements of this, but I know there were times where I did all of this together and this was what it looked like. Let's hope I never do this again.